Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric. So behind me is a 2022 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins diesel. So we got this truck in, we're doing full front end XPEL paint protection film on it. We're gonna do two videos. First video we're gonna go over is how to install paint protection film in this lower steel bumper. These bumpers suck to install on, I'm not gonna lie. I've done a few of them and I hate them. Second video we're gonna do is go how to do a bulk hood installation on it. This customer is choosing XPEL paint protection film, best film on the market, and we're gonna get to installing, so hope you guys enjoy these videos. Yeah. Okay, so I got the bumper spray down with my slip solution, I got my squeegee, I got my pattern right over here, so what I'm gonna do is just make a dry spot on the bumper, and then I'm gonna take the film, and I'm just gonna stick it on just like so. Now I can back roll it on. Okay, so I got the film back rolled onto the bumper. Now all I'm going to do is just pull the film back, get some more slip solution on the adhesive side. There we go. I'm just going to lay that down. Now one thing I always do, the few times I have done these Ram bumpers, is I always leave the fog lamps and this middle area weeded in, or I don't weed it out I should say, simply because when I back roll, if I were to weed it out, back rolling just becomes a whole lot harder than it needs to be. So I'll just weed that all out onto the truck. So got this down, now I'm gonna pop this piece out. Go, throw that in the garbage. Okay, now as far as where am I going to start on this bumper, I've mentioned a number of times in previous videos that these bumpers are all designed to be installed from the inside out. So what I'm going to do is just the very first place I want to start is right over here by the fog lamp. So there's going to be a seam over here that you can see. The film's going to have to come around and it's going to have to meet up with this seam. So right now where I'm going to start is I'm going to get the film nice and close over here and I'm going to work my way around getting over to that seam. So I got my tack solution right here. I'm going to get some on the back side of the film and I'm going to get it all, and get that lined up. There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to spray some tack solution in over here. I'm going to make sure I've got consistent gap right around this fog lamp bezel over here. So just like that. Now I'm just going to get this to lay down in its natural spot, which will be right there. Lock that down. Now I'm going to come over here to the middle. Now if you look in the middle, we've got these holes for the license plate bracket. What I am going to do is I'm going to stretch this hole into place. So right now, got that right there. There we go. There we go. Now I'm just gonna take and pull the film down, just so everything is lined up. Just like that. Now I'm going to take and pull the film back over here and get this all tacked down. Just gotta get that down, get that to stick just with my finger before I hit that with the squeegee. That's good. Now I'll come over here to this corner and just gonna get that down. There we go. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna make sure that this area right here is down. Some tack solution underneath there. There we go. Okay, now we're going to move over and get the rest of this down here. It's been a bit since I last done a Dodge bumper, so I shouldn't have got this to sit down right away, but get it to sit down right now. So I want this the film to sit down right where it's supposed to. So if I lay this film down, I have these fingers over here. So you can see the way these fingers are popping up. They're not going to go down if I squeegee them flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeegee them at an angle. Just like that. And that's how you get fingers to go down and then not come up again. You got to take and spread out all of that extra material. So I don't know if you can zoom in and see that underneath there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but yeah, nice and tucked underneath there, and it's not going to pop up, especially once I give that some heat. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to work our way around the fog lamp. So, just pulling everything back and just re-soaping it with slip solution. Now what I'm going to do, what I want to do now is I want to take and get this seam lined up. So, I got some tack solution underneath there. And that's all working good. Just gotta make sure that that seam is lined up. It is. There we go. Now, got that seam nice and tight. Okay, now I'm going to take and stretch the film. As you can see, I've got this first quarter down and I've got the seam down. But if I push the film, you can see how much I'm going to have to stretch it just to get this to line up all around the bezel. So I'm just going to lean into it first and kind of pre-stretch it. Just like so. I'm going to get some tack solution underneath there. It's too much tack solution. There we go. Now I'm going to tack that down right there. Now what I want to do, I'm going to lift the film up and I'm going to pull it place right here, just like so. There we go. Okay, so now that we got that all down, I'm just going to move my chair up just a little bit, and I'm going to take my slip solution Pull the film back, get a bunch of slip in there. Now I have another relief cut right over here. Just like that. And that's gonna take and allow me to wrap this over here. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm gonna get some tack solution in here. Just like so. We got a bit of a pinched area over here. Just gonna pull the film back. There we go. That's good. Okay. Now, I'm gonna come over here. Lift that up. Squeegee this all out for now. Before I'm gonna work the middle, I've got my reference points down. I'm gonna get all the film down in place all the way to the edge, and then come back and work this top part down. So, well, that's all tack solution. Don't want tack just yet. So I hate these Dodge bumpers. I don't know if I mentioned that in the intro. I know I probably did. I hate doing them. I'm kind of glad I don't do a ton of them. But that being said, I'll gladly do them. But man, maybe if I did them more, I would like doing them more. But right now, I've got everything where it needs to be, just a slip solution. So if you want to look right over here in the corner, I only have to stretch this over just a little bit to get this to line up. So I got a little bit of tack solution there. And just like so. Now, I'm going to come along right over here. Just like so. Now I'm going to get this bottom part of the bumper down. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to get all this slip and tack solution out over here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to flush this all out with tack solution. And I'm just going to let that dry out naturally. I'll come back at the end and do that. Now I've got this upper piece over here. Now what I'm going to do is just make sure that everything is sitting down. Not going to worry about this piece just yet, but I'm just going to work this body line. There we go. Just going to get a little bit of tack solution in there, just like so. So I got a little bit of built up film here. What I am going to do is hit these fingers at an angle, and sure enough, we're running into that black trim over there. Okay, so right now, I'm just gonna get this area down. So everything's sitting down naturally where it's supposed to. Just get a tiny bit of tack solution underneath there. There we go. Just gonna get that down with my hand. Perfect. There we go. That corner's down. Perfect. There we go. That's down. Now we can start working on the other side. So, right now, all I'm going to do is just take and re-soak the back of the film. I have a leaf cut right over there I forgot about. I'm gonna get this middle down before I move on. So I got that all lined up. Got a little bit of tack solution right there. That's lined up. There we go. We have a license plate bracket that's supposed to go there. Now I'm gonna come along over here and I'm gonna weed out the other fog lamp. Where were we here? Right here. There we go. Got some soap solution right there. Pull this back. Okay, now we've got everything soapy. What we can do is you can do the same thing we did on the other side. Is I'm going to take and stretch this right into place over here. There we go. That's tack solutions tacking today. What a horrible joke. Okay, go, get that down, that down. Now before I continue working on the bottom over here, I'm going to get this top corner lined up where it needs to be. Go. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's lined up. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just get this corner down now. Just gonna get this film around this corner. Now that I have that all down. Now, just going to pull the film back underneath here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and right now, this is all looking good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this top corner into place. There we go. That's good. Got all this down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the middle of the bumper down. Just that way I can start moving over to the passenger side, knowing that the middle and the driver's side is completely down. So what I'm going to do is just get some tack solution underneath there, just enough to hold that into place. I feel like I need to pull this back just a tad. Just like so. There we go. That's good. That is good. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm working over here is I'm working this body line. This is a real big trap for moisture. So I'm getting this all down, pushing all the solution up and out, just like so. Now, just get my tack solution in there and start getting that all down. Now I can start working this body line down. And just flushing that out with some tack solution. There we go. So yeah, these corners over here, to get them down, you need a lot of tension. And you just run that squeegee along there. Make sure there's no moisture on that edge. Now, same thing, I'm going to work on the bottom over here, and I'm going to work my way up around that corner. There we go. That's good. That's all down. Okay, so now this last part of the bumper, same thing we did on the driver's side. We're going to get this seam lined up and get everything else into place. So, that being said, got some tack solution. Time to line this up. There we go, that's good. Now I'll line up the bottom. Just like that. Okay, now I got the bottom, top and bottom of the seam lined up. Now I'm going to stretch it into place over here for this top corner of the fog light. Just like so. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so I've got basically everything into place just with my slip solution. Now it's just a matter of making sure all my alignment points are good. I'm going to take and just do a small stretch into place right over here. Now I'm going to come across from here and squeegee this all out. So I've got good pressure on the squeegee right now. I want to make sure I'm not leaving any moisture behind. Okay, there we go. Now I just have this last little bit up here to do. Just gonna pull the film back. just like so. Squeegee everything up. Oh, if you go to our website, dropprotected.shop, we got pink squeegees just like these available for purchase, $22.99. So if you're ordering a paint protection film package to do your own vehicle, we finally have squeegees that you can buy. So, subtle plug. Okay, that's all down. And then this area down. Okay, that basically does it for this video for installing the bumper. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna let these edges dry out and do all the post heating and everything. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you guys liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned, the next video is gonna be of us doing bulk installation of the hood.